Hello and welcome to my video. So today I will be talking about my first lucid dreaming experience, and I will also be showing some drawings that I did of that dream. I had my first lucid dream on the 18th of the 3rd, 2014, so it was a while ago. I think I was around 15 then. I am 22 now. I actually tried lucid dreaming before this, but maybe like about a week ago or a month ago. I think about like maybe 2 weeks ago. I'm not exactly sure. And then I gave up because it didn't work. Of course, I didn't try that much, maybe only for a week or so. But I guess it did work eventually, just with a bit of a lag. I think my first lucid dream was pretty special to me because I didn't think I could do it beforehand, but it always seemed really fun. But then after I had that first one, suddenly it seemed possible for me, and I've been trying to purposefully lucid dream since then. And I probably had about 200 lucid dreams since then. I'm not sure, I can check. Okay, so my total lucid amount is 301. So I've had 301 lucid dreams since then. Anyway, so I think maybe it will be easier to see this drawing if I actually shut the blinds, and then I will tell you the actual dream. Oh, and if you're curious what techniques I use to get lucid dreams, the tutorials I'm making are actually just about the techniques that I use mostly, so I'll link them in the little I or in the end screen, wherever. So if you're curious about that, you can check them out. But anyway, let's start talking about the dream. I actually did this drawing as well, but it's not as colorful, so this one I actually did, I think, a week or maybe a few days actually after I had that lucid dream. And it's a bit more accurate perspective-wise, but this one is a bit nice to look at, so I'll just keep that here. Okay, so from what I remember, I think I actually had a nightmare right beforehand, and I think that's a common thing. Nightmares can make you more likely to get lucid dreams because you're more kind of like aware, I guess, because you've just been spooked. But in that nightmare, I was running away from someone who had a big like cheese grater type of thing. And yeah, it sounds really funny, but it was so scary when it happened. So I remember waking up from that, and I think that's also something that can help you lucid dream if you wake up during the night, because your brain is kind of more awake, I guess. So I woke up and then I went back to sleep. And then it was just a normal dream. I was with my parents. I think I was going to maybe going to Russian school. So I have my computer here where I had written it down. So we were getting ready to go to school, and we were in Russia, which is where I was born, but I haven't visited since then. And I was thinking how cool it was that we were finally able to go to Russia, since I'm in Russia only in my dreams usually. And then I was kind of thinking, I was talking to my mom during it, and I was like, so if I'm in Russia mostly only in my dreams, well, what if this is a dream? And it was just kind of like, whoa, because it was the first time I have ever realized that. And I remember just like in the mid-conversation with my mom, I just grew wings and flew away. And when I flew up, I saw this forest. I've actually visited this forest before in my dreams, so it wasn't the first time. But I was flying above the forest, and it had like really pretty trees. It had different colors. There were some of these trees, but there were also some more orange ones, and some other colors maybe as well. And it was really nice. Like I could feel like the wind, and it was really realistic looking. Like exactly like real life. Like how real life looks, that's how it looked. And it felt super realistic. And I was flying. I remember having a little bit of trouble flying, but it was still fun. Like sometimes I would kind of like drop a tiny bit, but then I would fly up again. I was a bit nervous about flying because I've never done it before, but it was okay. It turned out pretty well. I didn't really have much trouble with it. And then I think I probably was flying above the forest for about 2-3 minutes, maybe even 5 minutes. And then I saw the city in the distance. And I tend to have pretty vivid dreams, so even before I started lucid dreaming, I had a lot of dreams about the city, and it would have libraries and stuff. And I was like, oh, what if I go to a library in the city and explore the city? Because that could be super interesting, you know? Like, going to a library and reading a book, like, what would be written in that book? Would it be something that I've read before? Or is it just a completely new book? That would be super fun to figure out, like, reading a book that no one has written before. And that would be, so I thought that would be pretty fun. So I started flying towards the city, but then unfortunately I woke up. It was still a very nice dream though. And I did end up visiting the city in the future as well. But yeah, it was a really nice dream. I think it was pretty fun. So yeah, I hope you found that interesting. It wasn't a very long dream, so there's not really much to talk about, but yeah, if you're curious about what techniques I used, again, like I said, I will link the tutorial videos that I'm making. Oh, I also did a speed paint, which is pretty accurate perspective, but it was a digital speed paint, so I can link that as well. It's pretty old, but if you're curious, you can check it out. And yeah, so I'll probably be making more videos about some of my other dreams that I've had, some of my lucid and non-lucid dreams. Because they're pretty interesting. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're curious about any other dream topics, you can leave recommendations in the comments for what you'd like to hear about. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all later. Bye!